I was born in Victoria in 1921, November 5th, 1921, on Victoria on Store Street. Apparently the house is still there. It's near where the Union Railway ends in Victoria. And then I joined, in August 1940, I walked in the Bay Street Armories, and of course I didn't know a NCO from an officer, so it said, and then this person led me to a couple of officers. I eventually found that they were officers, and they said, "You want to join the Army?" I said, "Yes." At that time, there was discrimination going on, but as far as I was concerned, you're still young, still going to school. The reason I went in the Bay Street Armories was my school buddies saw him in Colwood. "George, you gotta come, and we're gonna go to England, and we're gonna go this, go that." We weren't being patriotic. We were just more or less for the adventure at that age. I was about two months short of a 19th birthday, and that's how I walked in there. And I remember they asked the question, "Do you want a lot of action?" I said, "Of course, all I can say, yes." "Yes, sir." Anyway, I think around with the same day, probably within 4 or 5 hours, I was in uniform. Well, the first time we saw the bombs, the daytime, you don't think too much as you see a bomb is going over, and all of a sudden you heard this whistle. That you think there's something wrong, so just dive in the trench. That was the first time. The second time I was talking to the three gunners, three other gunners. They were in what they call a Met section. In the artillery, they send the balloon up to check the wind and all that, and air, wind. And I was just standing up together. I heard this whistle. I know darn well it's a bomb. It's got to be a bomb. So just dive in the trench there, and then the next thing, when everything cleared up, I got up. I didn't see them around, so then we headed back to Con again. So it wasn't until I found out that all three of them got killed. You don't have to get the direct hit. Just shrapnel is the one that kills them. So all three of them gone, all three gunners. So I just maybe just pure luck. Somebody's looking after me. That's all I can say. I was just like one of them. I'm just as my blood is just red as theirs, you might say. I would say with no discrimination at all. Actually, I didn't hear about it till I come back after the war. Then we went join Unit 280 Army Navy, and then they talk about one of the fellows, Frank Wong. He was in Normandy, but I never saw. I didn't know him. He was with Remy, and he could have been a block away. But in our group, I was the only Chinese on the 16th Attack Battery. My sergeant, my ex-sergeant, Sergeant Andy Foles, he eventually ended up as as a matter of fact, he was the youngest RSM in the Canadian Army during the war. Anyway, he was my gun sergeant. He got me out of, he kept my military record, no crime. I was in Manchester on leave, and I would overstay my time. And when I come back, I was away for two days. Not a word said, as if I never went missing. He was the type of guy. He's more than a sergeant. He was really like a big brother to me. I just remember me just playing George. Yep. That's all I want.